listening to the 100 beat.
Things I wish I knew about when I was first starting out, right? Like, I know it would have saved me so much money, so much heartache, and really just so much frustration.
Put a picture on Facebook, you get 10 likes. You put that same picture in your stories, you get 300 viewers. The moral of the story is, most people don't like you, but they're watching you.
In the prison in Ghana.
서부 아프리카 가나에 말이에요.
Then I saw Koreans.
Really?
Yes, I saw Koreans in the prison in Ghana.
거기에 한국 사람도 봤대잖아.
Some girls be like, there's no faithful guy. Faithful guys don't exist. How do you expect a guy who can use his money to get the only thing you are giving him from any other girl at any time to be faithful to you? How? Darling, faithful guys exist. The problem is that they are broke, and girls don't like to date broke guys.
ALT Records, KDM FX, forex, music.
Tempo has reached critical level.
Let's see if we can work on something right here. So this is analysis for last week. This one right here. Analysis for last week. It's 30 minutes chart. We draw analysis for last week, and let's see what's happening today. So today is you know what today is, 22nd March. Yeah. So you see, took an entry right from the top right there. So if we use a lesser time frame, you can see what's been happening right there. You see that? See all that? Bruh, you can trust this. You can trust the process. Definitely you can trust the process. Look at that. From resistance. This is resistance for last week. Now resistance for today. Here's the thing. As long as you put on a good resistance level, let me use 5. Yeah, 5. You're going to see, even if I zoom into the last level right here, like that, you're going to see this. You're going to see this. All the top parts are in the resistance. All the top parts are in the resistance. All of them are in the resistance. If you just took entries from the top parts, you can actually swing. You can swing trade all these. You can swing trade all of these. It's no big deal. Trust me, it's no big deal. So here's the best part when you draw a perfect resistance level. You see, when you go back to the 5 minutes time frame, you're going to see all the highest. You're going to see all the highest points. All the highest points are touching your resistance level, all of them. And from there, you can actually take your sell and ride the trend. So if I zoom out, you see all of them. See, all of them just touch the same level, and same thing applies to the support level. Okay, so it is almost a week, 10 days ago. So I started off with this. The account got good locks. The account was using, so I had to do the verification. Very important, guys. Turn on these verifications. My account doesn't have limits because I verified everything. Very important to do that. So here it goes. You see what I was passing through. Deriv, I don't know what was going on here. So I had some issues, and my account was this the time I started growing it. Not really this, but I started posting pictures, because after this, the guys got my account open, and what was happening? Yeah, this is how I started. This is how I started before the withdraw. So yeah, I pushed the account to this. Yes, I was actually showing the guys lot size on this account. Check out the lot size. That's 10 lot size. So which means this account can withstand such a big lot size. And I started taking trades on a bigger lot size, like that. So yeah, so these were the results on 10 lot size, and the trades went on. So after that, I started showing the good entries and other stuff, and that's one thing we're going to go to. So the account was opened into success, and I withdrew my funds. Then after withdrawing my funds, I'm yet now to complete the process where I'm just going to have one account. So this was now the initial balance I started with trading. You should check out the dates, guys. Very important. Dates, very important, so that you see how fast we grow the account. So when was this? The date is just down there, as you can see. It was 21st. Started growing the account 29th today. So 21st. This only shows how consistent works. How you being consistent in the market is how it's going to be helpful for you. And I also put in some keynotes and some other some other results from the students. So here it starts. It started off like this in a day, almost double your account, and it goes all the way. So I explained about the resistance levels in the video. So so it goes all the way like that. So you see, these are student results now. See, these are student results. Then combined with my results, student results combined with my results. You see, this is what's happening in the group. So this is what's been happening in the group. And I wanted to talk about stop loss. I heard somebody said Boom and Crash doesn't respect stop loss. But how do you explain this? Anyways, we'll get back to that very soon. So went all the way down. As you can see, I explained about this in the video. I was explaining about resistance levels, how you can swing trade. And I think when I just reached down there, I think after this, we got to a point where I started now explaining the whole thing. So these are student results. These are student results, as you can see. Other guys are new here. So yeah, it's good that we're all catching up now. So this one has a good thing on it. I was explaining about lot size, so we'll get back to that, and afterwards we went on to explain everything else. So yeah, where is that? So it all starts here. This is where it all starts. So if you have time to read through all this, you can read through. It's going to be helpful for you. Trust me. This is very important information, because coming from this point, starting from this point, I mean, if we go all the way down, you find this in this morning. I told you about lot size. 0.2 will do what it's all about. What it is, it's all about good entries. So even a lot size 0.20 can blow your account. This is an example, a very good example, to show you that the lower lot size can also blow your account. So it doesn't matter what lot size you're using. What matters is a good entry. The good entries are the ones which matter. So here it goes. It's funny how you can hold on 30 minutes, even for hours on volatility or currency pairs, but also scared to hold on Boom and Crash from verified resistance to support. So here it goes. So I started now trading. This is what I was trading that time. I entered. Then these were the daily candles where I was holding. So I wanted to build the confidence in these other guys. So let's see how far this goes. Keep note of time. This was around 10. I took that entry and I held on it. So now guys who are scared to not swing from the top. So I showed all these. Then I started. This was my first entry for swing trade. The red MA works like magic. So after it crossed to the other side, I took my entry. I was using the PC. I was also using the mobile. So it goes all the way. That's my entry now. Look at where the real start entry is, even between the two bars, where you still take advantage. Why? Look at the OTD and the MA on the RSI indicator. Okay. Yeah. I sent in this. I was following what the LTD was telling me and what the other indicators were telling me. So I took that entry and I held on it. Even after the spikes, it put me in negative. You see, it put me in negative. This was only a $200 account. It put me in negative, guys. So now this is the amount. Then this is what I explained in the video about the resistance levels. This is a video. And here it goes. It went all the way down. You see, it spiked. I started scalping. I augmented my account at least, and I let it trade. I never touched it. Trust me, I never touched it. Just read what's there. Just read what's there, and you see, it broke, and it went all the way down. It broke the support, and it went all the way down. It went all the way down. Trust me, it went all the way down. And I gave this to the group so that everybody can take a trade. You see, I put in fractals to the strategy as well. Then it showed how it's going to go all the way down. I gave an example, then boom. You see, It was moving all the way down, 37. It went all the way down, 40. It even reached 50. One trade, I let it swing with lot size 1. Only lot size 1, guys. Then afterwards, we started now taking other trades. Afterwards, we started taking other trades. Hope you didn't miss this one. It's dancing around like yesterday. You know, these same things happened every day. It happens every day. No difference. Every day you see the same things. So look for where it goes and hits the previous resistance, which has formed support now, and carry on going up, or it will go down and break it. And I put in more entries. The same entry, I added up more entries because I knew it was already in the resistance, and I held. It went, it touched there, it spiked. I'm sure at that time some of you you get scared, but look at the time where I said about to break support, second retest, it spiked. It spiked. Then I went into the higher time frame. The 4H time frame, to see where price was at. Then afterwards, I drew my support. After drawing my support, after it made the retest, about second time retest, it broke. You see, look at the time. Look at the time. About to break. It was about to break, then it broke. Boom. It broke. Oh, these I sent them exactly at the same time. But anyways, it's one and the same thing. Look at how it broke through. It went, it made a retest on another support level. It went, it touched the resistance, and it went all the way down, following what the exponential 40 moving average was saying. And the red MA we put in, the green MA is the one which shows all your trends. Then the red MA acts as support or resistance, depending on where it's at. Same applies to the 40 exponential moving average. I always talk about this. So if the account grew to that, because I was holding on it, and these were the trades, the results. No account is small. Even a $40 account can actually grow. So we went all the way. We started trading all the way, going down, down, down all the way. As you can see, the account was growing. No single loss, as you saw how the video started. And here we have some encouragement, very good encouragement, trust me. So now this is where we are seated at. That's where we're seated at. So yeah, we wrap it up just here.
Things I wish I knew about when I was first starting out, right? Like, I know it would have saved me so much money, so much heartache, and really just so much frustrations. And when it comes to frustrations, I am sure you guys know what I am talking about, because trust, whatever you guys are going through in these markets, I went through it too, right? So this got me thinking, like, what else do I know now that I wish I would have known back then? So, number one, algorithms or EAs or whatever they called nowadays, robots or whatever. Like, I spent a lot of time and a lot of money looking for systems that could trade for me. And to be honest, guys, in my own experience, that is honestly a dream. Like, I know the idea of sitting on an island and some machine works for you tirelessly. It sounds great, but I just haven't seen one, that is worth my time, Number two, getting the right mentorship. So I've always been a do-it-yourself type of lady. So I thought, hey man, like, how difficult can this thing really be? And the answer is very difficult if you do not have the right guidance. So it took me almost 5 years to become profitable because I was starting to seek the right help, right? Number three, investing in a PC or laptop. Guys, owning one of these gadgets It's not gonna make you a super trader, but it really won't hurt, right? Some of you guys wanna make millions on your Mabuse sell. Yes, it's possible, especially if you are using the right signals and so on. But wouldn't you want to have a clearer understanding of what you are doing, like especially in the beginning, or at least if you want to use your phone, like get a decent phone, you know what I mean? Something with like a large screen, something that won't crash all the time. Guys, cell phone network is another one. If you know that cell C is bad, especially when there is load shedding, how about plan B? Get another SIM card, right? Number 4, probably the last thing I wish I knew was how to save. Like, the sad thing about forex, guys, is you struggle for so long financially, and when you finally make it, all you want is Gucci, all you want is that vrpa, right? And that's fine when your trading is doing well, but what happens when you have a bad month and your rent is due? 3 or 4 years ago, I bought my first car cash when I made my first 180,000 from trading. So I withdrew it all and I bought this car for like 170,000 Rand, and you know, there are all these license fees, there are all these registrations. So fine, eventually everything was 176,000 Rand. Guys, I'm not lying when I say I nearly got evicted that month because my number one focus was, hey, I need a new car. I need to shine. So guys, make sure that if you are dedicated to this, make sure that you make the right decisions, right? Because things will definitely get better for you. And when they do, smarten up, guys. Like, your grandfather's name is not Louis Vuitton. Take care of your family first. Like, take care of home, you know? Take care of your kids, take care of your mothers. And then you can start thinking about that vrpa, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and do have a blessed day.